Chapter 5. Forging a Lightsaber. 549 BBY. She took my name first. Before she took my breath. Before she took the young man I used to be. The volcanic winds of Vernost screamed across the cliffs like dying gods. Yet they fell silent once we descended down into the wound in the earth beneath Darth Gean's fortress. The forge was no smith's chamber. It was a sanctum carved from the bones of the planet. Obsidian walls veined with glowing Ceela. Ancient chains embedded in stone like forgotten restraints. And holocrons resting in watchful stasis, their blood-red glow casting runes on every surface. It was part laboratory, part crypt, part crucible. This was not where weapons were made. This was where Sith were baptized. Darth Gean guided my hand to the crystal housing with her cold, prosthetic grip.
The crystal must resonate with you,
She said.
It is not enough to forge a weapon. You are binding your will to purpose. That is why the unworthy break.
She didn't tell me how to bond with it. She let me fail until the failure seethed. I stood before an altar of jagged stone and dark steel, the scent of scorched metal mingling with the sweet, metallic tang of the Ceela's vapor. Darth Gean's voice broke the silence. Not loud, but low, like an ancient incantation summoned back from the grave.
You will not forge a lightsaber here,
She said.
You will forge identity.
She moved behind me, her prosthetic arm hissing as it extended toward a locked containment case. The casing parted with a hiss of vacuum, revealing the Kyber crystal, a dull shard of violet, silent and cold.
It is unbonded.
She explained.
As you are.
She dropped it into my palm. It felt like eyes, and for a moment, I swore I could feel it resist me. It rejected me.
A Sith does not attune to a crystal.
She said.
A Sith dominates it.
She guided my tremulous fingers to the crystal housing. Her grip was firm, her fingers metal and unyielding. The weight of her will pressed behind the gesture.
The unworthy are shattered by this process.
She said.
Because their purpose is not absolute.
Then she left me. No instruction. No tools. No nourishment. No light beyond the simmering holocrons and the flickering veins of the forge. Only the crystal and the dark side. I reached for it with the force. It burned me, not with flame, but with memory. It showed me visions of weakness, of hesitation, of myself before her. It showed me Caden, the boy, the one still tethered to comfort, to doubt. The crystal refused me. I tried again. Days passed, though there were no suns, no clocks, no rhythm but my heartbeat. I assembled and reassembled the hilt, Over and over, each time closer, but never perfect. When I fell to exhaustion, I was awakened by pain. Not hers, but Mina, summoned by the Force itself. Lightning sparked through the air as my failure fed the forge. Eventually, the crystal cracked, not physically, but spiritually. It yielded. Or perhaps I did. Not as a concession, but as a sacrifice. I gave it the last parts of my old name, and it gave me power. The bleeding began not with a blade, but with will. The dark side surged through me as I flooded the crystal with my pain, my ambition, my hunger. The violet hue twisted to crimson, howling in the Force as if it was screaming through the void of birth. And then came the assembly. The hilt, once fragile, now felt destined. The emitter hummed when I touched it. The pommel weight balanced in my hand like something older than memory. It was not elegant. It was not pretty. It was lethal, angular, purposeful. The weapon was not my prize. I was the weapon. This was simply the proof. Darth Gean returned, not with praise, but with pressure. She ignited her blade without warning, the red plasma casting shadows across her half-metal face.
Ignited.
She said.
Or die.
No hesitation. No fear. Only ignition. The saber screamed to life. Scarlet, violent, furious. It hummed with my will, not as a servant, but as an extension. The room trembled. The Ceela pools responded in kind, sending ripples through the lava-like substance in rhythm with my heartbeat. We clashed. The fury against my becoming. No training sabers. No safeties. No restraint. Just two Sith. One forged. One forging. She disarmed me within seconds, but I did not yield. I reached for the blade, not with hands, but with will. And the Force. It answered and flew back to my hand. She smiled, not kindly, but like a sculptor admiring the blade's first edge. Then she deactivated her crimson blade.
Now you understand.
She said.
You are not here to serve the Force. You are here to command it.
The forge fell silent. Only the low thrum of my saber remained. I looked into the blade, and for the first time, it looked back. This was not Caden. This was the beginning of Darth Slaughter. The name had not yet been spoken, but the will behind it had been forged.